Well, good morning YouTube. Here at my little favorite farm pond, as you can see, the scum has almost covered the entire pond. I did make one cast before I turned the camera on. I did get a hit. Had him on for a second and he came off, so let's give it another shot. I don't know if there are any size to these bass. The last time I was here, all I caught were little teeny ones, so let's see if the big ones are in here this summer. It's Saturday, a beautiful Saturday in the month of June. Well, we might see a little action this morning. It's between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. Well, I got one on, folks, finally. Tiny one. Tiny little bass. Covered in moss. Chubby little guy. Not the character we're looking for. I'm wanting to see those nice sized bass I caught last year. Let's change up this thing's. It might come through the grass a little better. Shimmy Stick by Strike King. Texas Rigget, weightless hook. Then kind of skin hook it a little bit, keep the moss off the lure. There's one. Oh, keep him above the moss. Oh no. Well, they stop fighting once they get buried up in the slime. Well, as you can see, another same size as the one before. And yeah, he got that one in his mouth really good. No questions asked there. So, little chubby guy. There we go. Another tiny one. Man, I've got to move. That's all that's in here. These tiny little bass. There's another one. I just let the worm fall. No working, no nothing. Catch another little micro bass. You know what? I see no cows for the first time in several years. I come to the pond and I see no cows. Let's move down a little bit further. See if we can pick up anything bigger. Keeping this on top of the water just to see if that will change any way the fish will hit. See if that makes a difference. What I'm trying to say. I see some fish, a little bitty bass swimming. Trying to get a taker. Whoop, there went one. There he is. He just sat there with it. Oh. Well, folks, if I can get, there we go. Get him in. Get his head above water, above the moss. Whew. They're going to hit that right away. They kind of see that more like food, I guess. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Too many of these guys in there. You wonder what is going on with the big bass. I'm going to find out and see if big bass will hit a frog. There he is. I seen him dart at it. Uh-oh, get his head above the moss. Yeah, you don't want him to drop down in the moss if you can, or you'll be pulling 3 or 4 pounds of moss and an 8-ounce fish. They're healthy looking fish, but they are tiny. They're all deformed. Their head and tail are growing too close to each other. All right, time to pull out the frogs. I think I bought it at Sports Academy. No, I bought this at Walmart for $1.50. I call this the salt and pepper. Let's see what they really call it. The glimmer blue. That's right, the glimmer blue. I've had lures in the past this color we call salt and pepper. So whatever you like. It's mostly a white bait with black fleck, which looks like pepper. Coming after it. Yeah, finally caught one way out there. Caught a little guy way out there. Keep him little tiny guy. Can't believe he got that in his mouth, but he sure did. See that? You know, I may have to start thinning these guys out. You may have to start thinning these little guys out, give room for the bigger ones. You know, I just don't know what to do. I'm not a biologist, but I do know when a pond gets overcrowded, you got to take, whoop, there's one. Man, I saw him coming. Do you see that wake? That little guy came way across the pond there, a few feet away, to grab it. And I just kind of let it pause a second till he could catch up with it, and boom, he got it. Beautiful little fish. Okay, now I got some slime. Take advantage of that. Rub it on the lure. You got free, attract it. And I don't know how many fish I've caught. We'll have to roll the footage. Look at that. I could see the I could see the little guy's making a large wake. Oh, missed him. They were making a wake toward him. Oh heck. Oh well. Oh no. Big mistake. Big mistake. Uh-oh. I knew it. I knew it had to happen sooner or later. Lost my lure. Well, gosh. Gee golly. You know what? I do not have, and I knew it. I don't have a leader. That ain't gonna stop me from fishing. I'm just gonna tie it straight to the braid. I just happen to have a hook right here. Yep. Yes. Oh, but that's the blue glimmer. The other may still be salt and pepper. Who knows? I see the little guys coming after it. Let's kind of drop it a second. See if we can get any takers. I'm not so sure that the braid might be scaring them off. Don't know. See something big in the water. I don't know if it's a turtle or a bass. I sure stirred up a mess. There we go. Oh, don't like that. Not in the edge of the moss. Come on, guys. Not in the edge. There we go. I don't have to worry too much about the braid, other than maybe my knot coming untied. I don't have any super glue. I don't like tying braid directly to the hook. I usually like fluorocarbon as a leader, because I like the stealthiness, plus your lure acts so much better on a fluorocarbon leader than it does on this braid. Well, only one other thing to do is to put a hook, since I can't fish the drop shot rig effectively in this mossy infested water, I'm going to tie a different hook on here since I have fluorocarbon and use it. I might even try a different fluke if I brought them different color. But anyway, there's what I'm talking about. Let's get one of these guys on here and try it. I tend to be lazy when it comes to changing lures, especially when the fish are biting. Changed up a different color. That's a Zoom Fluke. I don't know what color. I can't remember stuff here lately, people, so I don't know what that color is. Some kind of a green glimmer, maybe? I don't know. Let's see if the fish like it. I don't care what you call it, as long as it'll attract fish. Alright, they're coming toward it. They're coming at it. They're coming at it. They're coming at it. Ooh! They hit it. Let's see if I can do that again. So when you cast in an area, I've noticed several times it kind of spooks the fish or they won't attack it. But then you cast into a fresh area where there's lots of fish and boom, you get hit. However, now mind you, this is the deeper end. I was thinking the bigger fish would be here. No. I'm getting less hits. When I throw up into these shallows, oops. Now see, there was a fish on the point of this moss, but when my line hit the water and I started moving, it spooked the fish. So I know the braid will spook them. That's why I like to tie on a long leader of fluorocarbon. Now if you weren't fishing clear water, or if you're strictly fishing the top of the moss, then there's a little guy. I'd say let's leave him on. Oh, he comes. You know what? I'm getting less action down here than I am on that side. So let's move back up. You know, they may be smaller fish, but you know what? They are fish. Now if you're a trout fisherman, you could come over here and slay these fish, because I know these bass love bugs. I think that's their primary food. I've seen them jump up out of the water after a dragonfly. So if you can try tying a dragonfly, there we go, pattern, you could get you one. I have a fly rod I thought about trying, or I have tried it a couple of times, and I have caught a few fish on it. You know, perhaps if you had waders, you'd get out in that moss better too. I thought about that. The only problem is you'd sink up probably to your knee. So let's put on a little worm on a Texas rig, a Zoom worm. Fishing one with a hook like this, a tiny worm with a large worm hook, is you take away some of the action. You do add some weight, and that's good. Whoop! Wow, right off the bat. Got a hit. And another, I caught one. First cast, boom. Just shows you its color, size, or presentation. And this guy liked all three right off the bat. And color. Action back into the lure when you rig it like this. There's another one. See, I just popped him and hooked him. Oh no. Oh no. Let's don't lose him. Get him coming. There we go. Thank goodness. Nice little guy. I mean that dearly. Nice little guy. There we go. Now you see how I popped him? That seems to work a lot better than trying a long sweeping motion like he was a 3-pounder or something. All you got to do is develop a little speed. I set that one right in the roof of his mouth. He was hooked pretty good. Okay, this is it. One more cast and we're going home. Oh, paid off. Whoa, no! And he's hooked up in the moss. Come on, buddy. We gotta get him out of there. He's not gonna fight. There we go. He broke away. Can't even see the fish for the moss. You know what? There's a fish in there. I can see his belly. Voila, a fish. Folks, I hope this has been a good little enjoyment for you, as it is for me. Had to get out of the house this Saturday morning. Nothing on TV except news. Until next time, I will see you on the water. Roll that beautiful moss footage.